hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Mitchell with it up top. 9-point margin. To Gobert. Can't miss those. To Conley. Nice pass to get things going.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Conley into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Conley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Gasol. Oh, Gobert sends him packing. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Utah's got it. Defense making the ball carrier work. Joe Ingles. Rudy Gobert. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That'll do it for the first half. The Grizzlies have the lead.
Fellas, Jalen here with your halftime report. The Grizzlies have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Jazz have kept it close after one half. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Jaren Jackson. Gasol. The shot blocked by Favors.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Gasol. To Conley. To Gasol. And a throwdown.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Rubio.
Let's cut.
Gobert. To Joe Ingles. The drive right to the basket. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. Jaren Jackson. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Joe Ingles to Rubio. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen. Rubio. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Shot for Mitchell won't go. To Gasol. Won't go. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Favors. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Conley. To Gasol. Return label included.
Offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Rubio into the front court. Down 11. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Conley. Not that time. Here's Rubio up top. Trailing by 11. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Conley. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Substitution being made in this one. Conley. From the painted area, won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good, off the mark. Mitchell with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Memphis with the rock. Throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Down by 15. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. That's out. Last touch by Joe Ingles. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys up by...
Turn play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Jazz will take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Joe Ingles. Picked up by Memphis. To Conley. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys down big. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting a dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Grizzlies ball. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
He gets it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Rejected by Green. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Match up, y'all.
And a nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Favors. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Grizzlies own the basketball. from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Alec Burks. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from long range, and he knocks it down. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Grizzlies are way out in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Alec Burks. Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
They'll get it down to Green. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious. Everybody
on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh, yeah.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Alec Burks. Defense making the ball handler work. Has a chance. Shot by Burks. No good. For 3. Not that time.
Troy Brown, a scorer, not an elite scorer, but a guy that is more utilized playing off the ball, a guy that can create off the dribble. But most importantly for Troy Brown, at 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, I would put him on the best perimeter offensive player. Him and Kelly Oubre for the Washington Wizards, those are your 2 defensive stoppers.
Down the lane. The shot won't fall. Mitchell with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Alec Burks. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. Chandler Parsons has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Calls out a...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Rubio into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Favors. Rubio. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here's Rubio up top. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Donovan Mitchell trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Conley. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Conley into the front court. Leads 3. Passed it off. Rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Gasol with the rebound. To Conley. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
To Jaren Jackson. Trying to cash in. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Favors. Joe Ingles. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Scores and the foul. Rudy Gobert count the basket, and now a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Oh, he can't connect. Conley into the front court. Leads 5. Beyond the arc for 3. And Mike Conley, at his size, gets it away quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, with great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the 3-point line.
Joe Ingles. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Jaren Jackson at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive. Rubio. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Second effort. Footer at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. Grizzlies get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Jazz
Just couldn't close this one out.
When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. 3-point shooting.
each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games. For the Utah Jazz, on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the one's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.